Andrew, I'm going to do something impossible. I'm going to predict the future. Now, I could do things like predict lottery numbers and get rich, or I bet you could probably have predicted that yourself. Now, Andrew, in my pocket right here, I have a prediction of a card that you're about to select. All you have to do is pick one. But what I'd like you to do, Andrew, is I'd like you to pick the card from a face-down deck. See, that way you won't even know what card you're picking until after you've picked it. Now, I'll look away, and when I do, take any card out, your choice, turn it face up, put it back into the spread, and close the spread. If you'd like to change your mind, you can. Understand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead, take out a card, turn it face up, put it back in, and close up the spread. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
First things first, Andrew, do you remember what card you picked?
Yes.
Good, it'll be a much better trick because of that. Secondly, and much more important, do you feel you had a free choice?
Yeah.
Is there any way that I could have influenced your choice at all?
No.
None whatsoever. That's what I wanted to hear, because you see, that's what's going to make this prediction so darn amazing, because there is no way that I could have known what card you were going to pick. However, in this deck, there's one card that's face down. It's also the only card that has a red back. Andrew, for the first time, would you name what card you selected?
2 of hearts.
The 2 of hearts. Would you like to change your mind?
No.
No, good, because that's the card I predicted. Andrew, I'd like to show you something exceptional. And what it is, it's not this deck of cards, but something will be a little bit exceptional here in just a second. Would you point to any card? The 4 of spades?
Mm-hmm.
What I'm going to do, Andrew, is I'm going to draw one really big X right on the back of that card. Now that makes that card exceptional, because there's no other card in the deck like it. We're going to go ahead and put it back in here. Now, the other nice thing about drawing an X on the back of your card is it also makes it well, a little bit easier. There we go. It makes it quite a bit easier to find later on. Now, thus far, nothing seems too exceptional with this routine, but that's only because you haven't seen my exceptional prediction deck, which I believe I have right in here. You can tell it's my exceptional prediction deck because there's a great big X on each side. Now, what card was it that you picked, Andrew?
4 of spades.
4 of spades. Would you be amazed if the 4 of spades in this deck had an X on its back? Probably would, wouldn't you? Well, watch in amazement. Well, let's see here. It's actually a little bit hard to find from this side. I'll turn it over this way here. The 4 of spades, you say. The 4 of spades, and sure enough, it has an X on its back. Of course, you're probably thinking that's not real exceptional at this point, but if I were to riffle the cards once like that, make all those other X's vanish, then your card would be the exception. Andrew, I'm going to try an amazing kind of a little trick. And what I need you to do first is I need you to take any card, and if you would, put your initials on that card. And then just drop your card onto the deck. The camera got to see that, but that would be your card. And what I'll do is we'll mix up the cards a little bit. And then we're going to put your card right back into the box. And what I'm going to do is I bought at the local magic shop the other day some magic dust. And what this magic dust is essentially is levitation dust. If I sprinkle a little levitation dust on top of that deck, your card will magically rise to the top of the deck. It should just about be there by now. Unfortunately, it won't penetrate the card box, otherwise this would be a really good trick. But what I can do is if I tilt it up like this a little bit, we can actually make your card rise right up out of the deck just like that. What was your card?
Queen of spades.
That's absolutely right, the Queen of Spades. We'll keep going. And that's the Queen of Spades. Now we can make your card sink back down just as magically. Just like that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, would be the rising card. This trick, and then just lift up your shell and go right into the cards like that. Trick with a blue deck, and you go, oh, wait a minute, I think I used to do this trick actually with a red deck, and then slide a red deck right out of the box like that. This is a fun one in that you just jam your finger into the deck. You say, boy, I hate it when that happens like that. Finger through deck, ouch. You can bring out your deck and you can split it into two decks. But the bicycle company, they're double boxing all of their decks now. I guess it's because to protect them better.